Hey folks, Monday update. Ooh, there's Fuzz. Fuzz on the fuzz. Fuzz on the dead cat. It's not technically a dead cat. Figured I'd do a Monday update about Scalextric news because I got so many cars here and I wanted to talk a little bit about them, but I also wanted to tell you about the news that I got and got a newsletter this morning emailed to me from Scalextric USA, and I figured I'd break this out because I'm going to have more news, obviously, by the end of the week. So, cars that showed up that are already shipping, and there's another one or two that I didn't get, but anyway, cool new black VW. I really like these. This has, yeah, I believe it does, it has a slim can in it, I'm almost positive. In any case, this would be a really good possibility for Predator motor, because this should go pretty slow. I mean, it's a Beetle. We all know they go slow. Another one that should go really slow is this little guy, the Brumos team van, the Split. I think this is pretty cool. I love these trucks that they've done, and I really hope that they continue to do more specific like racing support vehicles. I think those are pretty fun, and I think it's an important thing that it adds to the hobby quite a bit to having something other than just cars. I think other than just cars is cool. I'm going to save this guy for last. McLaren street car. Really like this car too. I'm not a huge fan of street cars, but I really do like the McLaren F1, and I like the orange too. Cool. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a nice car. I really like the mold, and it's, you know, it's one of the more iconic modern kind of British supercars. So I think it's an important car that they came out with, and they have a lot of nice race liveries of it. So that's pretty cool. But I mean, I'm personally giving this one a thumbs up, even if it is a street car. Yeah, I know that's my thing. It's not liking street cars. Race car, American L88. It is a front motor. They don't change chassis in between releases on these folks. So if you're wondering, hey, I got the first one, did they change the chassis to a Sidewinder or an inline rear mount? No, they don't. Once you make a mold, the mold is done. You keep releasing it unless there's some major issue. Otherwise, you stay with it as it is. Okay, the 83, the Samba, as my uncle and I called it. We saw this car at Lime Rock. The real car, I'll drop the photo that I took that we used for reference to pick and to do this real car when I was still at Scalextric. Fittipaldi racing car, of course. I had seen other photos of this car where it looked more orange. This one, obviously, it's Sidewinder, just like all the other ones had been. This one, to me, it's pretty much the car. It's a crimson red. It's a little bit of a brick red, but I mean, I'm a little colorblind in one eye, but I'd say it's about the right shade of red. I think they got it right. I think they nailed it. I don't have a problem with this car at all. Yeah, there should be some little arrow fins on the front. Look, once a mold it's done, it's done. You can't add little bits to a car just because one car or that car may or may not have the fins. This one doesn't. I don't really care. I like the modern, more modern numbers in the meatballs. And I think it's a great looking car. I'm glad they continued to make the GT40, and I'm happy to have had some part in getting this car done. I think it's really cool. Anyway, news, and we got a lot of news here. I'm going to read off my notepad. Aston 4100, and I'm going to drop these in, obviously, as I'm talking, which you don't need to know, which I don't need to say because you already see them. Castrol Capri 4101. Capri race car, police car. Boy, I'm screwing this up. Capri police car 4153. Castrol racing truck 4156. The Targa Florio 412P Ferrari 4163. The VW BTCC CC 4174. The Tirana, the Holden Tirana 4158, and, drumroll please, the first 2 releases of the GT4 Mustangs, which I shot on my last trip to Hornby in December. We got to see I got to see the prototype plain white car that they had done. The shapes to me look really great on this car, and I know, especially here in the US, a lot of folks are going to be pretty excited about this car. I'm pretty excited about this car. I think it's going to be a great mold. There's a lot of liveries they can do on it. These 2 Canadian cars. This is a Canadian built and mostly Canadian raced car by Multimatic. 4173 GT4 white Multimatic racing livery, and then 4182 the gray version of the GT4 Mustang. Those are all the ones I just listed in the pictures I just showed you. Those are all going to be shipping, I believe, later this month, or they are supposed to ship during this month. So, expect those cars. I know the Hesketh, the number 77 Mini is in stock, I believe, as well. Hopefully I can get one of those as well, because everybody knows I'm a Mini guy. I'll shut up about it at some point. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this News Extra, this Monday morning News Extra, Scalextric edition. I really appreciate it. Everybody stay safe. Everybody be kind to one another. There's been a lot of crap going around the internet, and there's no reason that people need to jump down each other's throat about political this or that. If we're Slot Brothers, we can ignore that crap, and let's try to knock that BS off, shall we? Let's not be needlessly rude to each other, shall we? Anyway, have a nice day.